Shalom, shalom, all praises be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bashim Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great most and that rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel, man. Yeah, man. Just very interesting and heavy news in this new year, 2025 in January. Approaching the mid stages of January. And we're having talks about the UK and the Prime Minister talking about AI, man, in the UK, man. They're trying to project it and escalate its forces concerning the economic structure, man, of the UK, man. Yeah, which is all leading to what, man? The M.O.T.B, the RFID and NFC implant system onto the flesh, the mark of the beast in Revelations 13 and 16. Yeah, so we're getting closer and closer day by day, man. Prophecies are being fulfilled before our eyes. Yeah, and look at the language that they use, man. If you can see here in the Sky News, it says UK to mainline AI in the veins under new government plans. And through the spirit, Apostle Elder Tahar, spoke of the UK being tried first. Yeah, the elect in the UK should be tried first. Man. So yeah, let me just go into, and they're also talking about the fear of people losing jobs because of AI taking over and stuff like that. You see, the economy, money is being strictly AI. Why? Because they want to eliminate cash, any opportunity of people making money off grid, like with cash and stuff like that. They want to tax everything and have total control, man. Track and trace. Yeah, that's what they want. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. And it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah. So we got to be careful, considerate, and circumspect concerning Satan, our adversary Esau, the devil, the so-called white man, these elites. We got to be careful and conscious about their plans, man, their schemes, their ideas. Yeah. So we can't stay ignorant, man. That's why we got to stay clued up for the spirit, first and foremost, this word. As the scripture says in the book of Isaiah, this is the wisdom, knowledge, understanding for the stability of our times, man, and knowledge of salvation. Yeah. So the scriptures is our guide because it contains what? Character building, faith building, prophecies. So we have the knowledge and foresight before it happens, man. Yeah, to know what to do and know what not to do. Yeah, when you go into the word devices, in the Greek word is noema, and it tells you what it is, which is outline of biblical usage, a mental perception, thought, an evil purpose. So this AI technology, yeah, is an evil purpose. It's an evil scheme. It may sound good, but there's a evil intention behind it, man, which is total control of the masses, to own your soul, to furthermore treat you as a slave and cattle. Yep. Psalms 55 verse 21, and it says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. What does that illustrate? Or what does that signify? That Esau, yeah, he's a smooth talker. He will say all the benefits of this product. You say all the good things that this device or this AI technology has in store for mankind. Yeah. But look, when you carry on, it says this, but war was in his heart. What does war represent? Destruction, right? Yeah. War represents an attack. Yeah. An attack, man. By getting your defenses low, keeping you in a loop of ignorance. Then the serpent, the snake strikes. Yeah. It's the same thing what happened with the V shots, man. In 2020, the V shots. Esau put a smooth game, telling people, oh, this can save your life, give you immunity. Yeah. The fear mongering, the pressure. People took it, and guess what happened? People's lives were discarded, injured, came out with all different types of injuries. Yeah. And to add further insult to injury, they came out on the news and said, you know, the V shots were actually bad for you. Yeah. It says his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So this is actually, no matter how sweet it sounds, it is actually poisonous, man. Yeah. Psalm 64 verse 2 says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, the secret societies, man, the Illuminati, yeah, the elites of this world, Rothschilds, elite banking families, people that own major corporations, their networks, news channels, yeah, people that profit from war, yeah. Those are the real kings, the real big boys, the people that really have power, the power to change your perception, power to change the laws and bills, power over the money. Secret council, man, secret societies, Masons, Skull and Bones, all sorts. From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, yeah, who wet their tongue like swords and bend their bows to shoot the arrows, even bitter words. Yeah, yeah, they're doing spiritual attacks, like putting curses on our people, demonic enchantments and sacrifices behind closed doors to get power on the left hand side, to attack the righteous, the true Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics. That's why they concocting potions and uh, you know, wicked devices, systematic oppression to keep our people in a lower state. Yeah? Slander our people through the use of media, witchcraft. Yeah. But they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Yeah. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. So that's the nature of the devil, Esau, the so-called right man. They're constantly thinking of evil things, evil plots. They commune of laying snares privily. They get together and congregate and say, oh, what can we do to keep these Israelites asleep? What can we do to continue the glass ceiling for the Israelites? What can we do to keep them in an ignorant state of not knowing how truly great they are, who their power is, their God, and their true identity? What can we do to stop them from excelling? What can we do to stop them taking over our empire? What can we do to keep them sick? What can we do to keep them poor? Yeah. What can we do to give them hope in something that is not gonna, or should I say, what can we do to keep them hopeless or distracted? Yeah. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, "Who shall see them?" So that's what they say, man. That's the mentality of the secret society. Who shall see us? That's why they leave subliminal messages. Yeah, the music artists and actors and all these people that are in the industry flashing hand signals and handshakes. You know, showing their initiation in secrecy in you know, yeah, doing things hidden in plain sight. Good movie to watch is Eyes Wide Shut with Tom Cruise. Yeah, they say, "Who shall see them?" They constantly lie. They're not completely direct. What did Thingy say? What's his name? Cat Williams, when he was in Shannon Sharp. He said the job of the people that are part of the Illuminati is to say that they're not a part of the Illuminati, like it don't exist. Yeah. Who shall see them? They search out iniquities. Mm. Yeah, so they search out sin. Iniquities is sin and wickedness. They search it out. Finding new ways of sin and promoting sin to our people. Yeah, the scripture says, you know, uh, roughly paraphrasing, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth him. Yeah, all this LGBT freakism and feminism and all lies of society and wicked social constructs, is pushed on the whole world, but especially on Jake, our people. And it's keeping our people broken, dysfunctional, and in a lower state. Spiritually, physically, mentally, all forms. Yeah. They accomplish a diligent search. So these Edomites, you know, these scientists and stuff like that, they search out things in terms of psychology. Oh, how can we trick the mind? How can we control the soul of people? How can we manipulate their thoughts and behaviors? Hmm? That's why they're always doing studies on animals, because that's how the elites look at you, as the animals. Yeah, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. See, it's deep. It's deep and dark. The way they think. It's crazy how they came up with certain technologies. You know, look at it like a Neuralink, man. You know, brain chips you can use that allow you to play games or read your thoughts and write messages. It's deep, man. But the Lord gave him that power and that technology, to fulfill prophecy. Yeah. Verse 7, but the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. And the Lord is shooting at them spiritually first with the use of the prophets, his men, yeah, which we know and believe, starting with our elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down. The prophets, the men of the Lord, speaking against Esau through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai through the word, telling Esau who he is, his true identity, that he is the wicked. Yeah. Exposing his plans through the use of the scriptures, showing you that his plans is inside the Bible. Yeah. Yeah. And eventually the Lord is going to destroy them. when Yahushua comes back with the holy angels, you know, blows them to smithereens, and in the midst of World War III, where nuclear fire is going to destroy Babylon the Great America and touch various places of the world. Yeah. This is Revelations 13 and 16. This is the prophecy of the mark of the beast, the use of the AI technology eventually going to be placed or used as a chipping device to put it in your bodies, man. Revelation 13, 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, all manner of people in society, no matter what your social status is. You could be an average Joe, you could be a celebrity, a person that's earning good, a person that's on benefits, poor, or you came out of prison, or whatever. Yeah, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And what is this mark? Because there's many marks in the scriptures, or a few marks. You know, one mark is in Ezekiel 9 and 4, and that mark is different from this mark. That mark there is fawar, which means exempt from judgment. So that's the righteous mark that we hopefully would like to receive. Yeah. But this is the mark that we don't want, the Koragma Karags. We don't want that. Yeah. This is the one that we have to refuse for the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai. Yeah, Koragma. Outline of biblical usage, a stamp, an imprint mark of a mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. Now, in the scriptures, it talks about there's many Antichrists. Anyone that doesn't follow the scriptures, doesn't believe in Yahushua, doesn't follow in his footsteps, the commandments, or have faith in the Lord, and just totally against the scriptures, you are an Antichrist. Yeah. But in sense of a mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand, or anywhere in your body, as a badge, it is a badge of the followers of the devil. Yeah, because you're pledging your allegiance to Satan. Yeah, who's Esau, the so-called white man, starting with the elites. Yeah, and the spiritual demon Satan is working with that wicked seed, of Esau. And over there, you can see on the Strong's definition, it talks about a scratch or etching. So this thing needs to be pierced through your flesh, pierced through your skin. Yeah? And when you go to the root word again go deeper, to karax, it says to sharpen to a point through the idea of scratching, a pay or stake or palisade. So like what you call like a syringe. Yeah. What doctors use to extract your blood, or to inject things inside you. That's how they're gonna place this physical device, this chip inside your body. Yeah, and it's gonna have AI technology inside that device, linking with your credentials. Obviously, the to deal with your money. It's gonna have your money in there, just like we have our phones and cards and smartwatches. Yeah, it's gonna have your money in there. It's gonna have your ID in there, passports, driver license, your health history, criminal history. Yeah, if you're employed, if you're a student that goes to school, everything you can think of that we use day to day and that we need, essentials to function society, they're gonna have all of that in one. into that device. Yeah, you could probably use it for your car keys. Open your open your house doors with it. Yeah, we've seen examples in Sweden. Yeah, workers in Sweden that have this device already in them. They're swiping to get into work, swiping to use vending machines, swiping to clock in at work. Yeah, and they're trying to bring that system to the UK. Palisade Rampart. So that's really it there. Sharpened to a point through the idea of scratching a stake. Yeah, this is a physical uh, device or marking. Oh, sorry, I haven't finished. And it says that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark. So this is obviously talking about economics, currency, money, because that's what we use to maneuver in society. Yeah. If you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't have money, you can't live. You can't function. You see? And when you go into the BBC News, the talks is about the AI in particularly uh, boosting the economy or using it for the economy. Already got there's plenty of talks about the CBDC, central bank, digital currency. See, everything goes digital and AI, artificial intelligence, computer-based Internet of Things. Yeah, the smarts, the electronical smarts. You know, smartphones, smartwatches. Um, yeah, and that no man might buy or sell save he had a mark. So if you don't have this device physically put inside you, you won't be able to buy things, live and function in society. Yeah. So people in the world are going to look at you like a bum because you didn't want to take uh, the mark. Yeah. There's going to be so much social pressure. Yeah. You're going to be looked as the bad guy. Oh, you don't want to. You don't want to take the mark. What kind of person are you? You don't want to feed your children. What kind of person are you? Oh, you must be uh, a rebel of society. You must be a T. Maybe you're probably a spy for the other nation that's trying to have war with us. You see, all these allegations and what's the word? Assumptions and accusations are going to be blasted at us. Yeah, time of persecution. Um, it says, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Yeah. Here's wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 600 threescore and six. Yeah, that's the 666, and that's what the barcode use. Scanning barcodes use those 666 numbers, man, within its coding. Revelations 14:9, as it says, doom for worshippers of the beast. Yeah, worshipping the system and the representation of Babylon the Great America. You know, EU and NATO. Yeah. Verse 9. Yeah, yeah. It's standing for the ideologies and philosophies and the so-called what do you call it, democracy that America says that they promote. All of its ways, yeah, its lies and corruptible doctrines. Yeah. saying that, they say God bless America, but the scriptures is against that. Revelations 18, Babylon has fallen. Yeah. And America doesn't stand by the principles of the scriptures. Yeah. So it's a land of hypocrisy and wickedness and confusion. That's what Babylon means. Yeah, Revelation 14:9, it says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, yeah, and receive his mark and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand, it can be in either hand, or it can be anywhere in your body. Yeah, it can be in your shoulder, it can be in your leg, it can be in your top lip, wherever, your tongue, I don't know, but obviously most people are going to use it in their hand or in their heads. Yeah, most people walk around with smart watches where on their wrist, which is in their hand. Most people walk around with their phones and cards, credit cards, debit cards, or whatever, on their hand. People use their hands to function and do things, right? So most people are going to get it in their hands or their head. Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High. The wrath is representing what? Judgment, indignation. The Lord is coming to destroy. The Lord's angry. Yeah. People are going to people are going to completely bow down and give their soul to Satan. Just like they already are doing right now. Yeah. Following Satan, people out here following satanic behaviors and doctrines. Yeah. With pleasure. Which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Fire and brimstone represents the destruction, the nuclear missiles. Yeah. That's going to be taking place in the midst of World War III, where the Lord's going to return and make his grand entrance. Yeah. And the Lord and the angels are going to be zapping people, blasting people, destroying people in that time. Yeah. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, which means a very long, extended period of time. When America gets judged and blasted and blown and burnt, the fire is going to be noticeable around the whole world for a very, very long time as a how to say it, as a remembrance of of a wicked nation and how not to behave and how not to piss off the Lord. Yeah. And it says, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image and whoso receive the mark of his name. So guess what? The people that are worshiping Babylon the Great America, standing for its ideologies and anything it represents, yeah, and taking uh, the implantable device in their bodies, the M.O.T.B, the RFID and NFC system, the A.I tech that's going to be implanted in their bodies. Those people that take it, that think they're going to have peace and safety, or they enter into a new generation, a utopia full of greatness and success and uh, progression. No, it's going to be short-lived. More disasters are going to happen. In fact, the days are going to get worse. More judgment is going to happen. Yeah, more chaos is going to happen. Criminality is going to be an all-time high. Elemental natural disasters are going to be increased heavily, breaking worldwide scales. Yeah? Fires, uh, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, great tornadoes, typhoons, tsunamis, floods, yeah, storms, thunders and lightning, yeah, airstrikes and all of that stuff like that. Nation fighting against nation. So it's not going to be a peaceful time period. It's going to actually get worse. Yeah? Yeah? It's still going to be famines are going to increase. You think because you got the beast tech inside your body that we're gonna be getting an unlimited amount of foods and best quality. Nah, there's gonna be famines. People are gonna be taking rations and eating each other, yeah? Eating dirt and poison, yeah, because it's gonna get worse according to the Bible. And it says, verse 12. This is very important. It says, "Here is the patience of the saints." Yeah, and who are the saints? Psalms 148:14. Indeed, the what it says, even the Israelites are the saints. Roughly paraphrasing. Yeah. Yeah, so the saints are the Israelites, and more specifically, the elect of Israel, because the elect are going to repent. The elect are going to do what the Lord requires and have faith in Yahweh Shemashai and the true doctrine and do their best to fulfill His commandments. Yeah, and constantly seek the Lord to return and do the work. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of the Yahweh Shai. So these are important ingredients of this truth. We've got to keep the commandments. We've got to do what the Lord says. And we've got to have faith. We've got to believe. We've got to put our hope and trust in the Lord that He can deliver us and help us persevere through our trials and tribulations that we are going through now and going to experience worse. That's why the word's important. That's why we've got to keep studying. We've got to keep reading the scriptures. We've got to keep making videos. We've got, repetition is key to mastery. We've got to drill this faith and doctrine in our heads. Constantly praying and fasting might need to be. Yeah. But anyways, with that, man, hope you've been edified. All praise be to Yahweh, B'Shem Shai, B'Shem Kadash. Yeah. Blessings of double honor to the elders, apostle, great most, shalom to the elect.